welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one mode of my game, and then I decide what I work on today. Still, I can play what I want. Command in the terminal, wait for a few lines to appear so I know it started. Okay, I remember it's some, maybe I just do the performances at the start to see. I waiting for some lines and I'm working on the map modifier Poison. Just deactivated. And it should be ready. It runs in the browser. Localhost. Me, I want to start fresh. It looks fresh, but let's just restart. Let's try ball. Some guy in the middle, that's some enemies. If I come close to them, they attack me. The bar above my head is my HP, which is zero, I die. And if I die, I get a score based on how far away from the middle I died. So the goal is to get as far away as possible. And I get stronger than my enemies. I kill enemies, get stronger further away I am from the middle. This was a short introduction. Now I play until I win, I die. I have to be careful as a ball. I'm pretty fast. I can go too deep before I'm strong enough, so I should kill some enemies, some levels. Okay. Stronger enemies give more XP, so able to kill them. Give me the boss, which gives me skill point, I take spawn shield and lightning strikes. Let's build up my shield. Bouncing. It's enough. Somehow need to get more bounce ball levels. Okay, da. I take bounce bonus damage and another lightning strike, so I take HP. So I think lightning strikes, I don't have many enemies, just gives more strikes. Just go more HP, I guess. Now more HP is the bounce ball. Does far more damage. Was damage. Unlucky. Take another lightning strikes, but I think I will be unable to level ball now. I didn't get the grades for it. Level my ball. Maybe. Let me think. The specific upgrade to get levels for... Should know it. Of killing it, I take another bonus damage, bounce ball. Okay. This is what I was hoping for. I hope. Okay, it catched up some levels. Not enough. Oh, oof, I didn't want to go in here. Let's see. Is this enough? And it's around 10%. I missed. More. Try to up more, and I think I won. Survive 2 balls. Perfect. 1 million DPS. So I won this round. Looks good. I want to check performance just to know if it's like bad performance yesterday. Let's see. 20%, 18%, 7%. It's interesting. This is far faster than yesterday. This is promising. But why? I mean, didn't cut too much screen. Let's wait for the other values. I assume my PC was doing something in the background yesterday for having so bad performance values. Maybe I should also check the influence of screen size. The idea. 13%. I remember that. Now I have again some tooltip. Didn't want. So after ball, it's still the musician, and I think then I have all 7%. Okay, this was all replaced. Let's check some numbers. Newest one is at the bottom. the run version is, I didn't have any 3.7, 3.6. Maybe because, no, it doesn't matter. But tune value is within the values of the last. No, I still have to check. Replay version number, so this is, here it's changed, so it's a new replay. But these are within valid values, so not really any change visible. Starts here with 36, 35, 39, here another 39, so say within expectations. Other ones, this is really old replay, it seems. Play version. Oh no, here's the 21 to 31, okay. 48, 42. Here is a small difference, acceptable difference. Tamer. Yeah, this maybe is interesting because it's small enemies. So, okay, so I think the performance issue is wasn't the changes I did, so this is fine. Continue with my map modifier poison, so I should first activate it, probably. And I forgot, my first task always is this version, main, and I think on CC8 or am I CC9? Let me check if I didn't miss anything on CC9, so I missed some value, but when? When did I miss to increase? 6, 7, 8, 9, so I'm on 9, so I missed one value somewhere, someday. Can I check GitHub? Commits. So I guess here I remembered, and this should be Swiss on 6. I'm guessing I was not correct for a long time then. Maybe here I missed. Then I was one behind. Okay, but doesn't matter. It's 339 now. I have the correct number again, I hope. Now I activate the poison modifier again. Now it's activated and I was changing enemies to get the relevant abilities when they are in the area. And now I was having trouble that I don't know the enemy type. Its menu are small, so maybe I make it based on how many enemies are in here. So like one per chunk. No, I can easily enemy type guess. What we, how should I? So for big enemies, I want every enemy to have it. For small many enemies, enemy maybe let's call it give ability probability is, maybe let's make it a const. So I would do, how should I do it? I have my map chunk characters. Map chunk characters length is bigger. I think 32 is the number. Then I would assume it's small enemies. Else if chunk, let's say it's smaller 5, and else I have, so this would be small, this would be big, and this would be normal. This is a guess, this doesn't need to be correct. I would give a probability of, do we do 10%? 0.1 maybe? Big, it would be 1. And for normal it would be 0.2 maybe. I have to find out. I think I don't need these. Now I have to if I mean I can either do a continue or a check. So if probability is 1 or the probability next random, no, next random game state seed, random seed, this is times, no, this needs to be smaller, 10-20%, yes, this is it. Then I give the stuff. Now I would have not every enemy, but only a few. But I also want it to be dependent on how far away distance. Distance probability factor. Start with 1. So is this the maximum and only put it down? And do I know where the chunk is? Add position. Add chunk. Position. No. Chunk xy to map key. Get. I have chunk xy to map key on chunk create modifier map chunk get key to chunk and map create new chunk position to chunk xy, the other way around, chunk xy I don't have one. I can do it to map key, but maybe I, okay, who, this is it. have guessed there should be the other way around somewhere. Chunk XY. Position to map key. Key tile XY to position. Isn't this quite what I want? I want one value for the chunk, so I could just throw in 3 or something. Okay, so it's chunk. Position to chunk, map key to chunk XY, no? Oh, what is it called? Map key and tile XY to position. I don't have the map key in this case. Position to chunk XY. So this is what I want, but I have chunk XY already. So I could map key, I could chunk XY and tile XY to position, so I could one more version. And chunk XY and tile XY. Chunk X. Do I put in chunk XY? Does it matter? Have them separated, so I will use separate chunk Y number tile X tile Y, so I don't need this one. I need chunk size, yes. I have chunk X and chunk Y, and that's it. I use this one here now. Probably would, because then I have this calculation duplicated. I know the map here, so let's take a map. This should be the same. Do this here, okay. I have map chunk XY, chunk X, chunk Y. Tile I don't care, so I can do 0, 0 or middle. Basically 3, 3. And chunk pose, cons, chunk position. Now I need distance, cons, distance. Let's calculate distance from middle to chunk position. Middle might not exist. What do I do if there is no middle? Currently all should. I cannot modify it. Does anyone not have a middle yet? Is it... I'm pretty sure I gave all a middle. I could... Well, I could just say if I have no middle return. Also, not sure. Console log. Does this happen? Question mark. Now I have the distance. And with the distance, I have a distance probability. So the idea would be, the closer I am, the higher the probability, and if I go against 1, maybe if I have this in, I change it a bit. So 20% and 40% on high values, and 100% here. And now I want to go from, let's say, 0.51. So I have, based on distance, to 1 minus something. Oh, I don't know. Basically, I want distance from, goes from 0 to high, to any, to positive, infinite, basically. Value should go from infinite, and I would want to transfer it to 0. It should be, I could do 0 to 0.5, basically. Is it, need to think a bit. If I do, I mean, there are a lot of things which go against 0. I have to decide. But at one specific point, it should. Can I take anything? Is it logarithmic what I want more? So if I do log, there's a normal log. What is behind this one? If I would put distance in here, let's just verify. I have distance here, so 1 is 0, 0 is minus infinity. So I would move it by +1, basically, because the lowest is 0, but when I would be on 2, this is too fast. But is this log 2? No. At 7, I don't remember. But it's close to log 2. Does it matter? The second, 2, 3, 4 goes higher. This is not what I wanted. It's the other way around. Is it exponent? 1,2.73. What am I not misrem? Something is, I'm forgetting some math. composite of log. Am I missing something? It's an exponential function. But shouldn't one... Didn't the log go... Okay, it's different than I have it in mind. And the exponential is... this way. Okay. For some reason I thought the log would go towards 0. I go towards 0 in the minus area. So I would probably take exponent minus 1. If I go up, it goes close to 0. Pretty fast. So 0 is 1. Minus 10 is already pretty low. I could probably do something with it. So I take the function. I have distance. I make minus distance. Now it would be run from 1 to 0. I can work with this. I would divide by 2, so it goes now from 0.5 to 0. I would do 1 plus 5, so I halve it at maximum. But the rate at which it goes to 0 is far too high, so let's divide by 1000 maybe. Let's verify some values. So this would mean minus 1. 1000 distance would be 18%. Let me think. I add. So on 0, I add 0.5. On minus 1, it's already down to think. Maybe I do 10,000 then? 10,000 distance. 0.5. I think I take this. 10,000 distance. Okay, I take this, I guess. And I multiply it. Can const this. So I would now increase or decrease the values. Oh no, I don't want to. Do I want to decrease the 1? I think this is fair. Let's try it out a bit. Cursors. Okay, here I have now increase. Okay, I should to destroy spider, so I don't have. Okay, now I have. Oh, I still have close cursors. It feels like it did go quite a lot. Let's see. Not every enemy has it. It has grown to some size. Okay, now here I don't have enemies. I think it goes fast. It feels like it's going fast. So the amount of enemies which have it seems a lot. So I want to change it a bit. Let's do maybe try 2.5 and I multiply with 0.75. But I wasn't that far away. I mean, I'm in one sense, I'm close. But they would just, if I take this away, it would spread everywhere. Think a bit. Okay, I have to just try out and see. So I want to see if I'm close or not based on how many present enemies there are, but need to increase the size again by some amount. Let's see. It has grown, but I don't feel like I'm getting closer. And running. Okay, let's try something with. Creating a lot, but this would be 10,000 distance. This is by far not 10,000 distance. Don't feel like I need 10,000 distance. It's also 5,000 maybe. I'll try. Now I might have the wrong enemies. So I am closest to. Okay, this might be decent. Here should be somewhere the center. Cannot tell where the center is. And it's ends. It's around. Go left, right. Yeah, I shouldn't see much. Okay, maybe the probability is reload should be enough. It should change. Let's increase size again. Spawning bosses. Okay. 5,000. I passed the middle. I feel like I don't see the difference. Interesting. Let's see, 1000. I mean, it could be that I still some error in my calculations, maybe. It's a negative distance. Maybe I should verify this value. Maybe let's restart. This feels off. I think it was, I didn't die, I guess. Didn't save. This feels here, like the center now. Let's spawn again a lot of bosses. Spawning bosses increases the curse area. The modifier area. So need to die once. Now I have space. No, I don't feel like might have been the center. This is noticeable. I think this is fair, and I could do it differently. Let's do it a little bit different. I take this value. I take this as a start value. Now I multiply. So I could do bigger 4, and then I have 0.4, and this case is not required. And I could I will see later, but this maybe might be my first. Would expect it to be the same as before. Few here, down, more likely, and here's probably the center or so. If I would fighting, give me firepower, so because they don't run to me on this distance. This is, I would have no chance of getting close, so if I went over it, it takes some damage. Maybe I should doesn't. I would need to really test it and play if it's done. It's too close. If to me, I just know there are some in here which spread it. The color is bad. Different problem. Okay, I have some spreading of which enemies has. I don't see that's enemies, but I should come to the conclusion that there are some enemies which spread it, I guess. I mean, if there are a lot of them, I might not see it. Now when I run over it, I take damage. See, commit log. Poison. Okay. Doesn't get me below certain value. What would be next? I think I have like usable first. Enemy modify. I now need to think about the area boss, I guess. I put it in. Let's commit. Let's do all, but I think the map modifier, I want to keep him deactivated. Don't push it. Poison. Ability. Enemies in map modify. Poison ability for enemies in map. Perfect, commit. Now let's start for the area boss. I want to see it's stationary in some sense, and it's cannot be damaged. So it's similar to Snowman, maybe? So let's start. Start with. Where do I have the area boss here? I have. Okay. Maybe take from Snowman. We rename. Poison plant. Is this the name? Okay. Poison plant. Okay. Area boss enemy. Poison plant. Plant. Area boss type Snow. Type. Poison plant. Don't have an image. Will I have an image? Oh, I will make an image, but later. Next, I add area boss type. Poison plant. I have an on-death, a paint, a tick, okay. and was create variables and we go into spawn position. Okay, seems everything is fine. I measurement debuff immune, yes. Blocking spot. Put him here. It's fine on this. Did I find out to untick his immunity? This modifier. Do I need an on this? So this one I don't need. I don't. Maybe. I could remove poison tiles. But I will need to stand in them regardless, so I don't need it. Now I have to check if it says on this. Okay, they create the respective curves, which I do not have yet. So to do change, should also to do so I have do later rules. So it's fine. Poison plant. I don't have my curse yet, which is fine. I have a paint and I have a tick. Here's what I removed, damage immune, but tick character debuffs. I have to do it? Is this correct? I assume character debuffs are ticked regardless. Maybe because Snowman is a special case? Let's see Cloud Machine. Do it here. Confused. Maybe area boss ticks work differently? This might be a tick. Have to find out. Feels off. So the area boss tick. It's on character type tick, but I guess this is done. Yeah, and I have my tick character debuffs as long as it's alive. So I assume it's ticking twice, which is not problematic because most check if it's time to tick. It's just duplicated stuff. To mean, I feel like I should remove it. So let's remove this. The poison plant doesn't exist yet. The spider. Big spider leg position, no. Big leg close get. And move. Why do I take character debuffs? I assume I can remove it. I now need character debuff. I need a buff to tick. Is there a reason the spider had to tick its buffs here or someone? What is the debuff I have to take? Slows? So maybe... Can I slow the spider? Close cursors. This should put me in... I make myself immune. It should run to me. If I... A skill point. Slow trail. So now I have a slow trail. It's here. What? Still on. Okay. It's slowed. Pretty sure it was slowed. Yes. So this is a debuff. It ticks. Is another debuff. Position. Over time. I have square. It's hard to hit. Do I have... I think I can pull it out. Oh, put it down. Did it happen? But it's ticking. Also debuff. But did it spawn so fast? Something strange happened there. I don't care for now. Can I one? The last one? I can't do it. So I guess I could remove them. Okay. So I assume it worked. I assume it shouldn't affect anything. Okay. Back to poison plant. Okay. Ah, I had some damage effect. I want it for plant 2. Guess I don't need it. I will paint the HP bar, I guess. It's not part of here. Oh, here's paint HP bar. Okay, I had an else case on it. Please paint the HP bar. So I use paint it. It's in the screen. I don't use it. Will I? Maybe. And now I did not till now. Oh yes, I did. I have my abilities here. I would abilities also in here. Boss paint position. So now I assume Something doesn't add up. Why is this still here? We can keep the snowman image for now. Snowman image, snowman. Plate. Clean up. Can I not remove any? Thank you. 5 might be correct. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are all staying in for now. I have a immune still painted land which doesn't do anything. I want to create its abilities, so can I know when it casts something the ability itself will form? So maybe the abilities cost HP. They trigger certain. Do I see it as AI? See it as to cast. I will see. So let's see. I would assume we now have a snowman somewhere around here. I did not see it. So now I have better separated. Would assume it's around here somewhere. Does not. Should create it on. No. I should assume there's some error. I don't throw errors. I didn't add it yet. Okay, I missed a lot. So errors type was my plant now. So it exists. I need I don't add the area boss. Create area boss Python plant and push it. Now assume I'm getting now snowman somewhere. Yeah, it's a snowman. That's interesting. Should I clear the space? I guess I should, making the fight harder because of this. Okay, so maybe the next task is to clear space. I need to think, have I create the boss and find near non-blocking. I modify its position blocking. Get map tile. ID. I create new chunk. And I go over the map. Okay, so I would affect on chunk create modifier would be called. So if I clean up all tiles, function on chunk create add ability enemy, I would have this thing let's see. Do I want the distance? Is it interesting for both? Let's put it in. So I have map chunk. Is it okay? It's part of chunk. I think map have game and distance number. I throw this map chunk distance and game. Now I want to chunk create remove blocking tiles or area was like this. Function which needs a map chunk distance. Similar, isn't it? Think a bit. Okay, to remove blocking tiles and area was. Do I base this on distance? Do I want to make it completely round so I would actually get the correct tile? Feel like I should. So I will put the middle in, not the distance. Maybe. So I have position. So I put in the middle. We'll take this one. I will take this one. But now I will for that so smaller chunk length. Map don't know if it's tile X. It's an I. I don't know if it's actually X. I always forget how the order is. I call it. Should probably try to do it correctly. Check later. J++. So I would have now means tile xy is... I need this? No. I take... Okay, I want this too. Chunk x, chunk y. Now I can use them. I have here I and j. So it should be maybe x and y. Now I have the exact position. I have the exact distance, and if distance is smaller, don't know, 1000, 500. I need to also check end. Just set it. So then I would need to get the tile and set it to so I have already tile X. Now I would put in the Y. This is a number, so I would add tile ID equals probably. I have some correct two. Don't see it. X plus plus. Okay, now it seems fine. So now I would assume space around the snowman is here. And I could even remove the enemies. There's no guarantee that it will be fine. To think a bit. So just for fun, see, I can run here. Now it's only, let's pull you over, back. 7, now I can make it very tanky. Snow does a lot of damage. Okay, so very tanky doesn't help anymore. Does ball reduce? I think it does reduce. Didn't quite check it. I think full is 6 or 7. Now I have more HP. I think I have double HP. Yes, it's doubled, so it's halved. So halving the damage is also pretty strong. Okay, let's keep it. So do I want to remove the enemies? Why not? Get close to where boss walls. Close to area boss will be true. Echoed could also take it here, but let's do it here. If it's one enemy in the chunk, I will just do chunk, map chunk, map chunk, characters is empty, so I move default enemies. Now, and now I removed every enemy on the map. Interesting. Yes, I did. uh, close to error, thank you. I forgot. Okay, better. Immune. Yeah. Okay, now I have... I think the space thing is fine. I should now see I cannot damage him. Should I paint a poison plant or something? Maybe later. Yes. Right, take a short break. Let's see, what is the next task? Cannot be damaged. All damage also percent pass okay, bleaching loss okay, first ability. So I could from this is something I have to keep in mind. This is done. Should do the first ability. And I should keep this then in mind, check it. First ability, shoot poison to play position like fire circle. Okay, I will do it after I take a short break. I will be back. And I'm back. So where did I leave? I am on poison plant. First ability is the next part. Shoot poison arrow to player like fire circle. Poison arrows really moves around. Okay, so let's copy fire circles in, I guess. Let's take fire circle because there are a few lines behind it. I might autocast it, maybe not. I need the area boss in character. Here, I scrolled too far. Copy it here. Rename to the Poison Cloud, let's call it. I need to redo imports. So the path is now correct. I don't want... I have to check each import, I guess. The object circle, position, bt name, Poison Cloud, Poison Cloud. I have ability fire circle, let's call it cloud. Duration moves, it did have a move speed? The fly speed, let's say, damage, radius, base recharge time. I have charges, I don't need charges. I remove it. I need a cooldown maybe. Is a cooldown on an ability? I don't think so. Base recharge time? Just time decreasing later. I'll find out later. Do I have a duration? Radius. Damage. Is damage not part of ability? Let's go. God. Okay. Seems it's not. So is this misspelled in the original? Circle. But is this should create errors in here, I would assume. Just circle, isn't it? Circle is. It will break save games, does it? Who has the fire circle ability? I'm not sure if it's... I'm confused. He didn't complain about the second one? It's... Circle... Okay, you have some. Why don't you complain here? Confuse me. Ah, because I didn't fix it here, I guess. Fire circle, no, it should be correct. Back to here. The subtype, I know the object fire circle, ability object poison. Circle, not fire circle, but poison. Let's call it poison circle. Poison. No, and it's poison cloud. Poison cloud. Poison cloud traveling. Let's call it this way. Nope. I have a target position, yes. Duration, move speed to delete. Okay. Ability fire circle, ability poison cloud. Don't think anyone uses it. It needs to be imported. Probably won't have an active cast. Maybe I have. I think I will do it in tick. I will move. Ability fire circle. The fire circle needs to be removed. Delete. Where paint ability UI. I don't need this, I guess. That ability to level. It's percentage based. I probably won't need it in this case. Tick ability. Tick ability fire circle. Tick ability I will need. Fire circle I will take out if I'm on the function. Great ability poison cloud. Need an ID counter, so import. Get next ID import. I have a duration, I have damage, I don't, I guess. Radius. Charge time. I think this is everything I give a fixed value. I could have a duration of 10 seconds, for example. Damage I don't have. Radius I start with 20 or so. Charge time. Max charges, current charges. Passive is true. I'm unsure what I use it. I have no binding in this case. No upgrades. What is he complaining? Damage is required. I don't have a damage. Now he's happy. Create object. Poison cloud traveling. I start at the owner. Radius, color, black. Damage doesn't matter. Faction. Duration. I'm unsure. Let's see, so I remove the damage. Subtype is some cloud traveling. He complains. It's a poison cloud traveling. Does he want damage? I removed something. Damage is declared here. Didn't see it. Circle does damage probably. Okay. Damage. I don't care. Maybe I should not take a circle in this case. I think the damage calculation for circle will be off. I have to think a bit. Maybe I take circle out and make ability object. But ability object probably also has the damage, yes. Okay, then I put... Doesn't want to have a radius. Can I put this back to circle? I don't know what circle adds to it. Let's verify. Only the radius, okay. It doesn't matter. I keep the rest for now. More to clean up. Create object fire circle, no. Create object, I don't know, do I have person cloud still? Yes. I have... it's black. All enemy stuff. Cloud delete time. Okay, for this I use the duration. The damage I don't care. See later. Tick interval fair. Keep the rest. Int ability object fire circle. The object. I think I wanted to like this. So I just have to import. It's also not imported yet. Indeed need this sun cloud. Now this is a paint. Okay, here do this fill style black. Currently only faction enemy, should I? I could keep it in, I guess. So if it's no person cloud, it's before it's faction player, okay. I fill fire circle traveling. He should complain. Doesn't complain, not good. Never. So there's something strange. He only knows the subtype of poison. Okay. Okay, I see. He doesn't see that this is possible. This can be, this is no longer required here. Should have a radius. Twist in this, he doesn't complain. I keep it like this. There's a difference. Here I use the radius, here I just use 2, okay. Seems off, but let's ignore for now. Don't have the levels. Take ability fire circle. Ability. Can we move? Ability on I did not import yet. Ability. I want to auto cast ability. The tick I will do later. Or do I? The auto cast ability is the interesting part, maybe. Let's do cast ability. And random position I want to cast towards my target. So I have my ability size. I will find out later, I guess. I have a cast position. This is what I want to put in, I guess. Do I? Cast fire circle. I was not here yet, I guess. Let's jump. Cast. I check for charges. Don't have charges yet, but I need a cooldown, basically. I don't have a cooldown. So let me think. Let's give the ability down number. So I have a cooldown, which is last cast, a number, last cast time, something like this. So I have to put in a cooldown. Let's have a cooldown of, I don't know, 2 seconds. Maybe 1 second, I will see. 2 seconds. He complains. I did break something. Because I did poison cloud in here, maybe? Seems to be it. And okay, this is what I broke. I thought I could change it. Let's change it back again. Ability object, poison cloud. And then I would see here. And I'm fine. Tick ability I do later. Cast ability. So if I have a cast and the cast just does a cast in the end. Remove this part. So now the cast code. Cast position. I could get this cast so I only have the owner as the ability and I have the game maybe. Let's find out if I know anything else. And UI I don't use. Tick ability object fire circle. Tick ability object I will need. I have 2 cases. Poison cloud. Doesn't even check when it ticks. Here I need a custom hit because Only need to check against. Only check. So this is blue. Hit player. I calculate distance here. Oh, here he cannot help. It should be poison cloud. It should always be the else. And you shouldn't even need to check it, I guess. It shouldn't be anything different. So it like this. Calculate distance. Am I still far away? Calculate direction. Travels to its destination. Okay, delete fire circle, delete object, fire circle. Still poison cloud. This way. Poison cloud. I hope. Also casting. I don't care for ski down cast position. I think I want to determine the position here. Ability owner ability. And where I point. I have no ski down. I don't have poison cloud. I should no longer need to cast it. It should already be possible for it to be a poison cloud ability. No casting, please. Ability in this. I don't have Q and charges. I will have. I can cast it if my. You should help me with. More values than I expected. No, this is I failed. I was wondering. Ability poison cloud. This, please. Now I have last cast time. This is equals undefined or need a reset probably. Let's think. Ability cooldown. Either this or plus this more game state time. Cooldown cast. Then I would the cast position. I don't have anything with charges. I would just say cast time is equals game state time. He complaints here, because I call it ability. Why could he help? Was he able to? Okay, doesn't matter. So I need values. It's. Wait, what does. You have to tell me what you want. X, Y, so the position. 0, 0. Faction. I would say ability owner faction. Duration. I think I wanted to remove the duration here. Let's go. Duration I don't need. Let's see what happens if I move it. traveling doesn't need a duration. Wait, does this not have a duration? There's a delete time, okay. Maybe. Was my time 12 more minutes? I don't. Here I do plus duration, but say, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. Can do it later. So I remove the duration, radius. All these values I might not change, so I don't need them in here. Radius, speed. So I start with radius 2, move speed 5, ability ID reference. Okay, keep. So this is everything. Also, if I put in the owner, why would I need the faction? Let's remove the faction. Owner faction. I take the owner as position. Okay. In this case, let's do it over the owner. So I have ability ID ref is ability ID. Then I have owner, ability owner. This could be in one line. It's not too long. Let's cast something. Now I cast. Take ability cast. This checks if I can. And then it casts to it creates. Something is off. Where does it fly? Ah, it flies to 0, 0. So I still need to do target. Find target. Target position. Const target pos is 0 by 0. I do it like this. Think for a moment. I have 8 minutes around left. I might want to see the boss use his ability. Don't think. Can it already work? I don't know. Do I add it? Guess in here. This is not what I do here. I do cloud. And I need to this ability. See how I add abilities. Something like this. Poison plate. I can do it here. I do it here. Add ability poison tile. No. This is not the one I wanted. Poison cloud does not exist. Did I fail? Wait ability poison clouds. This is not exported. I use it this way. I think there's a way I could do it per name. No, I edit the ability. I pushed it to the boss. It has a tick. Ticking is casting. Casting just casts to the 0, 0. It should travel. And it should lie and disappear after some time. So I expect something to happen, but not much. Let's go. What I expected. But the size here is weird. Something doesn't add up. So here I want basically to be Poison Cloud. Yes, Oath should have one. Now if I create it, it takes the radius of the ability object. Which was a 2, wasn't it? But here I want to set it to, let's say, 20. Now let's try again. This should have been 2. Something flying. Okay, better. Now I cannot see if they despawn. Let's see how often he shoots. I see. Think a bit. I don't have time left. Not much time left. I could end here, I guess. So let's give enemy. Let's commit and then leave some information for next time. Put everything in. Modifier, so this one will still deactivated. Map, Modifier, poison, area, boss, poison plant. And work in progress. Something like this. I go to game tasks. Let's update it a bit. Creates a modifier. I think this is done. So here is continue with area poison plant stability. So this is my information. I want to do this so I can run my tests. Start. I start new, so all stuff is resetted. Did I break something? Is it too fast? Okay, it is. And let's run my tests. Test replace? I guess it is. And let's... So I did not change anything. I should expect no big... I don't expect any test to fail. Well, I did change something. What was it? That area bosses no longer tick debuffs twice. It could affect it in some way, but I don't fight area bosses in my tests, automated tests. Maybe I should someday, I don't know. Totally not. But see the test to the end. I looking good till now. Now it's all a few percent slower, which is fine. So the tamer will still be ball and musician. I just wait. The last test, and then it should be done for today. Okay, looking good. So I can push. And maybe I still clean something up. Bicycle I don't need. Variables, snowman, spider, cloud machine. So I can keep. So I guess I'm done for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.